Also, Forex is a product in some of the network marketing.
So you can. There's two ways you could do it. You can be an independent trader. Yeah, you could be an independent trader, or you could do the network marketing side. Sure.
Have you ever been in network marketing?
I have not.
Have you considered it?
I have.
Do you recommend network marketing for university students, college students?
I do.
Tell me about why.
You know why? It's a source. There's so many benefits to it. You can get public speaking. One, you learn how to be able to approach people,
right,
and to be able to be a go-getter. Right. That's a skill that you could basically develop if you didn't have it before. Number two, you're able to make money once you hone that skill of being able to be a go-getter. You make money. Three, you have passive income, quote unquote, because once you've already developed your whole
network
chain, network, and your chain of people, you literally could just go to school, do what you have to do, and when you come back, you see that extra $200 or $300 a week, depending on what your people are doing and what you're doing for yourself.
Right.
So I think, and again, all of these are learned. These are things learned online. Thank God we have the internet, where we don't have to go to school for everything and spend thousands and thousands of dollars. There are persons who have never touched a university in their life, and they are millionaires because they took the time to understand these different programs.
Now, my one of the things that I had problems with is the time it took. I was approached by someone while my first university, and it was like I figured that it would take a lot of time. Yeah. And I said it's a lot of work too, and all these trying to keep up with your contacts and all that, and I just was like, I don't know if I was up for the stress. Do you think it's realistically manageable for a university student to be managing these people in your network and all that stuff like that?
If you like something, you would devote the time.
Right.
I met a young man about 3 weeks ago. Well, I didn't meet him. He and I had a meeting.
Right.
But I didn't just meet him, but he and I had a meeting. He does videography. He's a very talented guy. We worked on a project together. And he told me about how much he was making at his current job. Okay. But he wants to purchase some equipment that's like $7,000. And I said to him, my question immediately was, so what are you doing to get your money? At that same day, it was his off day. So he said, why aren't you out there shooting?
Yeah.
I said, you're supposed to be shooting every day.
Right.
Even if you only shooting a flower in your yard, you make the time. Oh, will I be tired when I come home? Or sometimes I just end up watching the TV. I say, well, do you really want to buy that piece of equipment which you say you want it?
Right.
I said, if you're making X and X, right? This is the time now to build your portfolio.
Right.
If you have an off day, even if you only take an hour out of your time, you go and you make some content and you just show it to people. Building up your portfolio. And then guess what happened? By the end of the year, you probably had 5 or 6 jobs, maybe even 10 jobs you had that were able to make you that $7,000 to get you the piece of equipment you wanted. Okay. So it's really about devoting that time.
Right. That's probably my last question on it, but one of the issues I had with it was, because I did some research on it when I was really heavily considering it. So one of the issues I had with it was that I noticed that persons were saying online that you don't really know who runs it, and it's almost like the top chains it's more like secretive. You might know who run the part in your country or something, but you don't really know. It's no inquiries. Like, for example, some of them got closed down. When it gets closed down, you don't know. You basically don't have no one to go to and complain like a regular job.
Yeah.
Like, you get a job online.
Yeah.
You know who's the boss.
Yeah.
So you could say, hey, let me email the head office.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like it's a little too secretive for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then if it gets shuts down,
you just lose everything.
Everything is done.
Yeah.
It's done, and people are a little skeptical about like the security of it. as it relates to something you would want to invest a lot of your time in, and then it gets shut down.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about those things.
I have.
What are your thoughts on that?
Because I am not fully involved in the network marketing thing. I mean, people use Forex as a network marketing opportunity also,
Right.
but I don't see it as a network marketing opportunity.
Also,
for me.
Forex is a product in some of the network marketing.
So you
stuff
can.
too?
There's two ways you could do it. You can be an independent trader. Yeah, you could be an independent trader, or you could do the network marketing side. But truth be told, like there are other things like carrot bars. There are other things like there's so many of them on the list. I really don't know the back end with who's in charge and this and the next thing. But I would say, with anything, no matter what it is, there's an opportunity to fail.
Right.
You understand? Or that with anything you get into, there's an opportunity for things to go downhill.
Right.
And so you just have to understand, you know,
What you getting into?
exactly. Anyone who has a business, there are businesses that have been amazingly successful,
Right.
and then what happened? They shut down. Toys R Us, something that we grew up on.
Right.
We saw them be the biggest toy store in the world, most popular, and then what happened? They shut down.
Disagree.
Why? Because things change and they were not moving with the times.
Right.
So
I think that's something that's a key lesson too. Like, always do your research.
yeah,
And the problem with some things, some businesses, or some opportunities, they're not gonna tell you the downsides.
exactly.
You gotta go find the downside yourself.
Indeed.
So someone might say, "Oh, graphics is where it's at, bro. I'm making $100 just off of one little flyer I make."
Yeah.
You know how easy that was to make. And then someone go into the graphics and bro, they realize, bro, I'm making no money.
Yeah.
And I invest in all these, buying all these software in this nice computer.
Yeah.
But you didn't do the research to find out that, hey, people going for this particular style.
Yeah, exactly.
And also people want to see someone with a big portfolio. And
Exactly.
so whatever you get into, you have to really do the research and find out, is this something safe? Is this something, how do I do it? What are the downsides? What are the upsides? Stuff like that.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you really liked it, remember to subscribe. Hit the comments at the bottom. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you have to say about it. You know, we're going through some tough times with the coronavirus, and I just want to put some content out to, you know, give you something to do during this time. So show me some love in the comments. Share this video with someone. Peace.